All right, welcome to another episode of Lapbooking for Homeschoolers with the Christian Drama Queen. So, some of the things I want to show you today, what you may have seen a couple of days ago is that while I was putting together some of my projects into a folder like this, you guys, I've got some, there we go. I was putting them into a lap pack like this. Well, how did I make this? This is two file folders. Well, how did I put that together? So I'm going to show you today how to do that. So here's what you'll need. You'll need a couple of file folders, and you're going to need some glue. And happy day, I did the hard job of running to the store and getting a bottle of glue. So let's go ahead and get started. It's really simple, guys, I promise. All right, we're going to be real quick. So take a look here. I've got one file folder. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fold it in, shutter fold. We line up the tab on the center, making sure that the bottom and top are also lined up. And we're going to crease that fold hard, okay? We want it to be good and sharp. Going to do the same thing here, lining up the other side so it fits just like a puzzle piece, okay? I don't know if you can see that here or not. Like, see how that fits like a puzzle? Okay, so you're going to fold that together. Make sure that it's lined up on the bottom, okay? And crease that shutter fold hard as well, okay? So we're going to fold it in like that, too sharp. This is a shutter fold, all right? Now, you don't have to do it this way. There are other ways to do it, and we can talk about that, and I can show you some of that. But this is kind of a fun way. So now I'm going to take a second file folder, just like the last file folder, okay? And we are going to do it this way. We're going to shutter fold in from the outside, again, just like we did the last folder. You'll notice this tab is actually in the center, which is fine. Doesn't really matter, to be quite honest with you. It makes no difference at all. But I kind of wanted this pastel-y purple color on the outside. And same thing with the left. All right, so we're going to fold them in. Crease real hard. All right, make sure that fold is good and creased. All right, terrific. And then we're going to put these together. Now, how am I going to put these two file folders together? I want this one to be on the outside and this one to be on the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file. Now, you can do this a couple of different ways. Some people do this, okay? They overlap one file folder over the outside flap of the other file folder, okay? So they use the far left flap on top of the far right flap, and they glue it down, okay? Now, here's my issue with this. When you do it that way, it can be very difficult to figure out how to fold it up, okay? So what I do is I take this inside valley and this outside mountain, and I line them up. That way, the left flap on the top file folder will fold inside, open and close on the inside of this file folder. And look at the extra space I get for making more lap books, okay? So the way that we do this, very easy. You take your glue, and you can use glue stick if you want to, and smear it all over here, right? So I am going to actually just use regular glue. And let me tell you something about regular glue. You don't need a lot. You see how tiny that bead of glue is? You do not need a lot for this to work, okay? So it's very, 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 very thin line of glue, okay? And then I'm going to lay the mountain of this file folder into the valley of this file folder, all right? I'm lining them up. And then guess what? Once I lay it down and flatten it, I'm going to leave it like that for at least a couple of days, maybe even just overnight. All right, and it will dry here. Here's my flap where it's going to dry, all right, on the inside. But I have two full file folders spaces for mini books or for minute books, all right? There you go. So that's how we did that. You can do this, by the way, with another file folder, and you can actually have 2, 3, 4 file folders done this way. You just keep using the far right flap with its valley, with the mountain on the far left flap of your new file folder, and you insert it right here. Okay, and that extends it and extends it and so you can do it with several file folders, right? All right, that's all I got for you today, right, guys? But we are going to go ahead and move on to something else. I hope you'll tune in tomorrow because I got something really fun to show you. Have a great day. You know I love you.